Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe and also ring the bell to be notified of every future upload. Niteangel Vista or the Niteangel Bigger World. Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I will be talking about the pros and cons of both the enclosures from Niteangel, as well as sharing which one I prefer the most if I had to choose one, and which one I think would be better suited for you. So if you see me looking at my phone a lot throughout this, it's because I have the notes all written out on here because I need to make sure that I hit every single point that I need to make, and just to make sure I don't get off track and forget certain things. So if you see me looking down at my phone, that's why. But this is literally my third attempt at recording this video, so fingers crossed this one is a success and I can have this video uploaded, because you guys don't understand how much of a struggle this video has been giving me for some odd reason. So if you would like to see my thoughts on these cages and which one I prefer, be sure to just keep on watching. So the first one we are going to talk about is the Niteangel Vista enclosure. As you know, this is the latest enclosure that I've purchased. Maybe about a month or two ago, I purchased this cage and I'm loving it. I currently have my Syrian hamster Rhino in this enclosure. He's inside the largest size. So far, I'm absolutely loving it. So I'm going to talk about the pros for this and then the cons. So the pros for this is that it is easy assembly. Absolutely love how easy Niteangel make these enclosures to be able to build on your own. It all comes in, of course, in one package, and you're just putting the pieces together like a puzzle. So you connect like piece A to piece B, and they literally just slide in together like a puzzle, and you're just attaching it with rubber bands. I believe you only need like a few screws, but this does come with the screwdriver for you and the screws, so there's no extra equipment that you might need to purchase. There's no extra assembly, like have to DIY your own way to make this enclosure work for you. It all works perfectly fine. I believe this enclosure took maybe about 30 to 35 minutes to put together. It is super easy. You really can't have any troubles. It also comes with gloves as well in case you're needing those. And I believe it also has sandpaper just in case you feel as if there's a piece that is not smooth enough for your liking. You can smooth the side if you want. But personally, I haven't had a single area on this enclosure that was not smooth to my likings. It also comes with protective pieces, and it has the raised lid. It is easy accessible, and I like that you can see in through the front, the back, or the front, the sides, as well as the top, which is really nice. It also has the protective pieces like I mentioned to help protect your flooring and just to make sure that there's no marks getting onto it or running into your floor. The Vista is the only enclosure that has the raised lid by Niteangel, so I absolutely love this because this allows you to be able to add as much bedding as you would like, and putting the wheel on top knowing that your lid will still be able to close and your wheel can run just fine. So I absolutely love the idea of the raised lid. So honestly, just from that, I absolutely love the enclosure. You can get this in such a larger size than Niteangel Bigger World. Their large is larger than the Niteangel Bigger World, so I love that these sizes are a lot bigger, and I do think that they are very suitable for a Syrian hamster because it can be a little bit more difficult to please them, especially if you have a female. This cage is also lightweight and durable. When I was moving it around and lifting it up, it wasn't coming apart. It didn't seem like it was shaking and didn't have anything happening to it, and it's also very light. I honestly feel like it would weigh around maybe about 30 pounds at most. It's honestly a really light cage. Even though it might look like it's super heavy, you'll be very surprised to see that it's really light and durable. Now for the cons for this cage, a lot of people don't like that it's assembled with rubber bands. I personally haven't had any problems with this. None of my rubber bands ever popped on me, but I can see how people would not like this for that one reason, just because they don't want to put their trust into rubber bands to hold their enclosure. I know some people have told their experiences of how the rubber bands were popping when they were assembling this, but they do also come with a pack of extra rubber bands just in case you do have this happen to you. So if you do go through the whole pack of rubber bands, you can always order more, but it's honestly pretty unlikely that you would go through the whole pack of rubber bands because they really do give you so many. I don't like this cage does not have any handles on it. So when I'm picking it up, well, when I'm opening up the entrance, I often have to like find out like a good spot for me to be able to grab it and lift onto it so I can open it. So there's sometimes if I open it, it'll like fall back down just because I don't have a good grip on it. So I do really wish that they kept the handles on these cages. It does not have any color options. You only have two choices to choose from, which is the white, which is what I currently have. And I believe it's like a tan woodish color. It's like a more natural color. And that's it. So if you do like color, you might not be too happy about this. It is a small thing that you can always fix and paint on your own with the course, not with non-toxic paint. But it's just a small thing. It's not really a major issue, but I want to talk about everything about these enclosures. So the color is something I also want to bring up. If you find yourself moving your cage a lot or your room around, you might not like that this enclosure does not have any wheels attached. You will have to purchase these separately. You can buy these from Amazon. I believe Niteangel sell their own set of wheels, so you will have to buy these wheels to add onto the cage. So unless you do that, then you would be having to have it sit on the floor or sit on top like of a table or a furniture piece. This cage also costs a bit more. This cage is actually kind of expensive, but it's also worth the price in my opinion. But so unless you're wanting to make that big purchase, then this honestly might not be the best closure to look into getting, because I do find it to be a little bit pricey, but I honestly do think it's worth it like I mentioned. Now we are going to talk about the escape or the stains. Just because it's wooden, I know a lot of people might wonder, do they have to apply a protective layer on the cage? Do they have their hamster escaping from this? Can the hamster chew from this? And so all of those things, I would say no, you don't need to worry about those things. Niteangel did a really good thing when they was making these enclosures. They already have a protective layer, so you don't need to apply your own protective layer to prevent pee stains. It also has a plexiglass at the very bottom of the enclosure to help prevent anything from getting stuck to it, so you can literally just bring this up and clean it off more if you would like to. Wood is so smooth that the hamster's teeth can't grip onto this enclosure, so you don't have to worry about the hamster possibly trying to chew their way out, just because it's literally impossible for their teeth to grab onto something. So they will not be able to chew through this actually, so you won't have to worry about any escapes. And now I'm going to tell you about the sizes that this comes in. It comes in a small, medium, and a large, of course. And I'm going to tell the length times the width times the height, just so you can know the complete measurements. For the small, we have a 32.9 by 17.2 by 21.1. For the medium, we have 40.7 by 22.7 by 22.9. And then the large is a 47.1 by 22.7 by 26.9. And the prices for this ranges between $209 and $299. Of course, your $209 will be for your small size, and $299, basically $300, will be for your large size. So now you can see what I mean by how it's a bit of a bigger purchase if you do decide to purchase this one, especially in the larger size. And now those are all the things I want to say about Niteangel Vista enclosure. Now we're going to talk about the Niteangel Bigger World. So just like before, I'm going to do the same order and talk about the same things, starting off with the pros. This enclosure comes with a handle, which I absolutely love. Like I mentioned before, it just makes it really easy to open up the enclosure. So I love that this enclosure has the handle. I really wish that they continued this with Niteangel Vista. I'm not quite sure why they did it, but I love that this enclosure has the handle for it. I also like that the lid goes completely all the way back. So I don't know why I like this. It's a small function that I really like for some odd reason. But if you like this, then you will like this. But if you don't care, then I don't know. But I just like that the lid can go all the way straight back if you choose to. And I like that this is also easy assembly. So just like Niteangel Vista, except the exact same way. It comes with the exact same amount of things. So it's really easy to assemble. This one's also light and it's also durable as well. So just like the Niteangel Vista, this one's set the exact same way and built from the same material, so you don't have to worry about your hamster escaping or any pee stains that might happen, because they all have this protective layering already added, so you don't need to do anything to make it even better. It's honestly really good as it comes. Now I'm going to talk about the size for the enclosure. Like the Niteangel Vista, it comes in the small, medium, and the large. I'm going to talk about the length times the width times the height for each size. So for the small, we have a 30 by 15 by 18. For the medium, it's a 39.4 by 19.7 by 19.7. Then the large, we have a 47.2 by 19.7 by 23.6. And the price for this is between $175 and $239. So you can see that even the Niteangel Bigger World in the size large isn't the same size as Niteangel Vista in the size large. So there's more to the enclosure than just a raised lid, if you're thinking about which one you want to purchase. So now you might be wondering, okay, now you have all of my thoughts, which one do I personally prefer? And if I had to choose one, I think I would go with the Niteangel Vista enclosure, just because of the fact that I know it's good for, of course, dwarves and Syrians, so that no matter what hamster I get in the future, I know that either one would honestly do probably really well in the enclosure, and knowing that I have the size large. And I absolutely love the fact that the raised lid, you can't tell me nothing that could change my mind about the raised lid. I love that this enclosure has this lid, so I can really stack up as much bedding as I want. I can have such my 11 or 12 inch wheel, and I know that it's going to turn no matter how high I stack up everything. So thank you all so much for watching this video. This video has caused me so much stress that I can't believe I actually think I got it filmed now. This is literally my third time recording this video, so I would like to say thank you all so much for watching this, and I'm sorry that I didn't have my video uploaded last week like I was planning to. But I would like to say thank you all so much for watching and helping reach my goal of 100 subscribers. I did just reach that recently, and I'm very thankful to each and every one of you who showed me support along the way. And hopefully we keep growing up from here. So let me know down in the comments below, if you had to choose which enclosure you would get, which one would you get and why? And I'll see you all in my next week's video. Bye.